Bollywood music is something that we all feel deeply connected with, and it forms a big part of our lives. In the first part of our special on Best Music Directors of Bollywood, we spoke of some of the most talented composers like Jatin Lalit, Nadeem Shravan, Vishal and Shekhar, Kalyanji Anandji and Shankar Jaikishan. Moving forward, we will now take a look at the next 7 in the list. So here we go. Pritam. Having worked on 100 films, Pritam has incorporated and blended different Indian and global styles into his music, including rock, Life in a Metro, Sufi, that's in Once Upon a Time in Mumbai, and even ghazals like in Barfi. And there are very few better songs in this decade than ones penned by lyricist Amitabh Bhattacharya and scored by him. In Barfi, widely considered one of the best soundtracks of the new millennium, Pritam blends Brazilian bossa nova music and the Indian ghazal sound seamlessly. Shankar Ehsaan Loy. Shankar Ehsaan Loy is like a perfect blended cocktail in many ways. They combine the Carnatic and Hindustani vocal tradition, Western rock and a deep understanding of fusion, including a virtual mastery over the electronic synthesizer to bestow a desi yet global vibe to their music. They have composed music for over 50 films across 5 languages: Hindi, English, Marathi, Tamil and Telugu. Academy Award-winning lyricist Gulzar Sahab has described their music as a sensible synthesis of popularity and class. Lakshmikant Pyarelal. Perhaps the most consistent of music directors to have graced the realm of melodious in Bollywood, Lakshmikant Pyarelal is undoubtedly the most celebrated among all music director duos. Intricacies of Indian music as well as Western melodies finds expression in this iconic director duo's ventures. They brought about a virtual revolution in filmy music, apart from concentrating also on folk tunes and semi-classical music. Naushad. Regarded as a pioneer of Indian music, Naushad Ali was one of the first and foremost composers in the history of Bollywood. Since 1937, he was composing music for films that, along with his music, form the very foundation and core of Bollywood. He is also known for introducing the legendary singers Lata Mangeshkar and Mohammad Rafi to the world and transfiguring them into the icons they are today. Mohammad Zahoor Khayyam Hashmi made his debut as Sharma Ji of the Sharma Ji Verma Ji composer duo with the movie Heer Ranjha, but went solo after his composer Rahman Verma went to the newly created Pakistan post-partition. Winner of the Sangeet Natak Academy Award and awarded with Padma Bhushan, India's third highest civilian honour, Khayyam was notable for the consistent use of poetry and poetic lyrics in his composition. His music accompanies the work of a range of poets from Mirza Ghalib to Sahir Ludhianvi. O.P. Nair. O.P. Nair sir's upbeat numbers are engraved in melodies of millions, especially the ones filmed on comic legend Johnny Walker like Bambai Meri Jaan and Jaane Kaha Mera Jigar Gaya Ji. Devoid of Mangeshkar, Nair formed rewarding partnerships instead with Geet Dutt, Shamshad Begum and Asha Bhosle. But sadly his fallout with Asha Ji and Rafi Saab fizzled his career out way before it should have. But his music when he was at his best, unlike his sporadic career, is timeless. S.D. Burman. S.D. Burman Saab composed music for about 100 films over a career spanning 3 decades, which is compared to his contemporaries, but he eclipses all of them in stature, as his numbered soundtracks were some of the greatest and most original works of their time. Known also for having used Mohammad Rafi Saab and Kishore Kumar, arguably 2 of India's most celebrated male vocalists. In almost equal measure, he forged the latter's career along with that of Asha Bhosle. S.D. Burman's emphasis on rhythm instead of excessive instrumentation and composition of songs sensitive to the mood of the film is immortal. So that was the second part of our special on Best Music Directors of Bollywood. Tell us who is your favorite from these in the comments below. We will be back with the third part of this special soon. Till then, keep watching Bollywood Bubble and also do subscribe if you haven't already.